What is the point of all this? What's the point of all the study and meditation? I see on the web there are virtually millions of hours of internet explication from the highest level of Torah analysis, pages of Daf Yomi, pages of Zohar, Rabbi Nachman of Breslov, years and years of Talmudic analysis. And yet we're still in this interspace between the yes and the no. Everything is a maklokas. We really don't have an understanding, a final, permanent understanding. We're still in a tikkun mode, as if the human being is imperfect, that he has to become something rather than just unfold. The Kabbalist is a receiver. How come Kabbalists are looked upon so askantly here? What's the real thing that we're looking for? My opinion, it's the same thing that's happened to the society in general. As you may or may not know, I was a tennis pro, as a tennis player. For me, tennis was a transformation, a transformational mode. When I used to play, I used to learn about myself. When I played in public, in tournaments, it was still a transformational thing for me. The whole concept of sport, desport, to carry away, porte, to carry away, is to carry away someone in a spiritual mode. When I played at major events, at the US Open, say, I was transported into a realm beyond that which I could arrive at myself. The event transported me. And now, people talk about tennis as an entertainment. Tennis players as entertainers, entertaining the fans, the paid ticket holders. Entertainers. Isn't this the same thing that's almost gone into Torah scholarship? Instead of the reading of Torah as a transformational, transportational event, to get carried away into the further reaches of the potential self, it's almost done as an entertainment, as something that one should do on a Shabbos, or to tell your friends about. Sport, to carry away, turns out to be the most serious of endeavors. Play, which is sport without telos, is one of the most, if not more, serious than sport. It's the most serious endeavor. To relax and transport yourself like the Greek gods. What an endeavor. And that's what I propose for the individual Jewish student, that when he enters the opus, it's for transformational purposes. Transformational purposes only. To carry him out of the mundane 6-day existence, and to make even those 6 days of the mundane existence part of a Shabbos existence, because these 6 days have a part of Shabbos in them. Each of the 6 days is part of either the previous Shabbos or the 3 days leading to the next Shabbos. Everything is from Shabbos, the transformational aspect of getting the person out of his mundane, physical kind of mentality and to show him he's more. More. He's a receiver. He's a neshama. Of course he has a goof, but he's a neshama. And to live in that neshama is to live eternally, beyond time. That neshama leaves at night and can come back in the morning. My friends live in timelessness. I have friends from 500 years ago, 400 years ago. I don't see them. But quite frankly, I don't see other people who died just a couple of months ago. And that's the same thing. I exist in my neshama, and that's my blessing to you, to exist in yours. A timeless entity. The Yehida aspect of that neshama is always linked. Always linked. From the individual Jew to Hashem, by a kedushin, a kiddush, a kaddish, a kadosh, a marriage that is never separated. No wonder what the physical events are in life. A gerushin, separation, halitza, no. A havdalah, no. It is never, never separated. You are never separated from Hashem. This is the alchemical marriage. This is the Shir Hasharim. This is the union. Feel secure, feel safe. You never die as such, and you have never been born as such. The neshama may inhabit a body, but it was never born, and if it was never born, it can never die. Total eternity. These are some of the aspects that I'd like one to focus on as why one studies Judaism. Why are you studying? It's for transformational, transportational purposes. It's not just to tell me the different names of the 11 spices, or I don't have to know the 8 names of the kings of Edom, and which one, how many of them was married. These are very important things, but this isn't it. there's an underlying motif that has to be sought. And each person has to find his own motif. And that's his own personal yehida. That's his own personal spark that remains the tip of the yud that's suspended in midair. It has no space to it. No physical foundation on earth. It's elevated, aufhebend into the mid-space, the center of the cube. Has no coordinates on the physical ground. These are some of the things that Judaism can lead you to as a meditation. Find out about the deepest areas of oneself in a transformation, in a transportation, in a sport? Or are you leading your life as an entertainer? Is your music entertainment or transformational? Do you transport people with music? Or are you entertaining? The same thing with video or film. Are you transporting or entertaining? Can people transform and transport with entertainment? Yes, but that's only on the lower level. To see someone, that's the true vision, or that's the true observance of somebody, to be there when he transports. Then it's a privilege to be in the audience when you see the transportation of the person that you're observing. In a certain sense, that's the ultimate entertainment. It's the ultimate personal pleasure that another person, this human race, can transport himself out of the normative daily existence. He can sing. He's a hazan. He can see and communicate it to you. Are you entertained by the hazan on Rosh Hashanah? Or are you transported? Is your ticket to be there, to pay to be transported along with the hazan? Or are you there as an entertainment, to be entertained? I say that my concepts here will lead you to the transportation of real sport. And in the final analysis, there's no difference between playing a sport, studying Torah, walking down the street, or any activity when it is done in a transportational manner.